Welcome to lesson 112 of A Course in Miracles and the third revision. So we're going to be reviewing the past few lessons that we've done. And as I was saying yesterday for lesson 111, that the reviewing is for us to ground these ideas, this new way of being more and more and more and more. And honestly, by my experience, the more I practice this, the more I lose it and I get myself back into track. This dance of losing yourself and coming back to center keeps reinforcing this new way of being within yourself. It just becomes easier and easier and easier each time to come back to the center. And the practices are daily living, you know. How many times do you just lose yourself within your thoughts and within your emotions throughout the day? Have you stopped and really look at that? How many times, I mean, what's your main emotion throughout the day? Have you stopped and looked at that? What's your main reactions or responses during the day? This is about us really getting to know ourselves more and more and more. Getting to know first not ourselves, but first our patterns, our practices throughout the day. What is my practice? What do I do throughout the day that is probably creating my reality? So it's just observing without judgment, because when we are observing ourselves and when we start identifying what we do, we're able to transform it. And once we go down this rabbit hole. I mean, there is a reason why they call it the rabbit hole, because it really is. And you keep practicing this losing and finding yourself and this dance. You will get to know more and more and more and more and more of yourself, of you, the truth within yourself. And the truth within yourself, and this lesson says it, is that we are light and joy and peace. And we are as God created us. Did you know that? Or are you so used to being angry and upset and depressed and worried or stressed or anxious that you forgot that the truth of who you are is that your joy, your love, and your peace? Have you forgotten that? So how about you start claiming it back? Because when you were a child, you were that. Even though your childhood probably was stressful, was whatever happened in your childhood, because I mean, at the level of awareness that we've all had for a long time, anything is possible that could happen to us in our childhood, really, you know. Our parents weren't very aware, our uncles and aunties weren't either, our neighbors either, our grandparents either. And this is not about justifying anything or any behavior, but recognizing that this is where we come from. You know, most people that you talk with, that you speak with, but you speak from a place of truth, they have gone through some pretty yucky stuff in their childhood. And that has been probably in their family home or the school. So welcome to the world of humans. But even though there was chaos, or even though there was pain and suffering when you were little, there was that joy and there was that magic, and you could actually daydream and create anything with your mind and be happy. So that still is within you. So it doesn't matter how old you are, you can reconnect to that, because that is your essence. That hasn't aged. Your essence has not aged. The truth of who you are has not aged. The light within you has not aged. So come on, wake up and connect to that, and bring the joy back. You know what I mean? Bring the joy back in the things that you're doing at the moment. Even if you're cooking, even if you're cleaning the house, even if you're telling your children, whatever, bring the joy back. Or even if you're in bed sick, see if you can just have a meditation, or just see if you can connect to this peace within yourself, because still there. So light and joy and peace abide in me. I am the home of light and joy and peace. I welcome them into the home I share with God, because I am a part of him. I am as God created me. I will remain forever as I was, created by the changeless like himself. And I am one with him, and he is one with me. So every hour, see if you can practice that. And if you find yourself frowning like that, make sure you go like this, you know, even if you don't feel it, just keep doing this practice. Show your teeth, smile, switch the down smile into the up smile, smile. Think of people in Asia and in Africa, the joy that those people have, and so especially as Westerners, we really need to turn it over. We need to bring the joy back, because in the joy there is the light, and in the light there is the truth, and that is salvation. We need it at the moment. We have to claim it. This is not a choice anymore. If you're doing these lessons, you know that this is not a choice anymore. This is something that we have to do. And I hope more and more people join, really. If they're not doing A Course in Miracles, I hope they're doing something else. But yes, hopefully we are more and more and more joining into this this journey of creating, of reconnecting to our joy, to our love, to our truth, See you tomorrow for lesson 113.